Now it's time for your girl bosses. All right. So we're going to start out with Ellen Lewis, and she's going to teach us about the new catalog release and how to make it happen.
All right. So three things that you want to do is you want to be purposeful and strategic about what it is that you're sharing. Number two is give your existing customers some love. All right. You want to be able to give them some special offers that only they are allowed to participate in. All right. And then the last thing, you want to repurpose your old catalogs. I was trying to mute somebody. All right, so you want to repurpose your old catalog. So first things first, you want to be purposeful and strategic about what you share. So Nikki has shared with us before about doing, and I know some of the other directors do too. Nikki's just coming to mind right now. She does, a lot of times she does a last chance first glance party. And so that's the thing is look at the catalog, see what is going out, right? And make sure to make a couple special offers this week for people and be like, hey, make sure you see that this style of spatula is leaving our catalog for now. It's going back into the vault, right? Disney has their vault. And so it's going back into the vault. And we have a new style coming out that is just as amazing. But if you love this one, you might want to grab one now, right? And so you want to just point those things out because sometimes customers are like, I didn't know that was leaving. I wanted to get it and I was just waiting for the perfect time, right? And now might be the perfect time. So you want to make sure you know what's leaving the catalog, right? And then find out what the new products are. So that way, again, that's the first glance part of the last chance first glance is finding out what the new catalog products are so that you're able to, you can do some fun sort of teasers around some of the new products without fully showing them the new products, right? You could say, oh, the Clearly Elegant, or I can't remember, Surely, I can't remember what it's called. It's called so many different things over the years. But that wonderful clear bowl that she was talking about, that's a serving tray. We have all the bowls that go with it. If you have one of them, you're like, if you like this, you're going to love what I show you next week, right? So there's lots of cool things like that that you can do. And then another thing is focus your time on 2 to 3 key products, because in a new catalog, sometimes there's a lot of different color changes. There's a couple new products. You want to pick 2 or 3 to focus on. If you tell them, hey, look, here's 24 things that are changing, it's too much, right? So one of the things Pam touched on already that you could focus on is our Eco Plus line that is now more than just our straws. I think before it was just our straws. And now we have a whole page focused on that Eco Plus line. And so you could even do kind of some teasers leading up to then talking about, just like, hey, imagine a world with no like garbage island floating in the ocean. Imagine a world, right? Where nobody uses its single-use plastics, right? And just kind of talk about those sort of things. Be like, I have something really special to share with you on the dates of the launch, right? The 25th, and just kind of like, just keep leading up to it and then show them, this is our Eco Plus line, right? And if you were in the launch last week or 2 weeks ago or whatever, you have it from the box that you have, right? But even if you weren't, there are going to be some great graphics that you can pull right off of Tough Social, right? And be able to use that to promote. All right. So give your existing customers some love. Okay. Right. You want to personally reach out to your VIP customers and see if they're interested in a sneak peek of our new catalog, right? And it doesn't have to be a sneak peek. We technically can't do that. All right. So what you want to do is offer them the first peek at the new catalog, because who doesn't want to be the first? They could be your first party host. You could have their party at 3 a.m. on Wednesday night. No, I'm just kidding. maybe there's the third shifters, right? But you could offer them to be one of your very first hosts using our brand new catalog. People like that, especially past customers and past hosts of yours. They want to be the first. They want to be the first. They want to have the biggest party. They want to have all the things, right? They want to be your number one. And so, but give them an opportunity to do that. Or you can also reach out ahead of time and let them know that they can expect their shiny new catalog in their mailbox. If you mail out catalogs, if you already have a list of a few people that you mail catalogs out to, let them know it's coming. Be like, I'm putting it in the mail on Wednesday for you to get as soon as possible, right? You want to make sure they don't get it too early because you don't want to be busted on that one, right? All right, so you could also use a Google form. All right, we have great videos on how to do a Google form. It's so easy, and even if you're not technically savvy, trust me, you can do it watching a video. And what I did was like I watched it, hit pause, and I kept going back and forth until I got it down. And it's so easy. But even if you don't want to use a Google form, you can still use this idea, right? So it is post some fun teasers with you holding the new catalog, right? I've seen people do the little boomerangs. They've got like their child holding the catalog. I've seen a dog running by carrying a catalog. I've seen lots of different things teasing about our new catalog, and say, hey, if you want to be included in my first batch of catalogs going in the mail, send me a message or fill out this form, right? And then that way you can get some catalogs into the hands. And also that tells you who your hottest customers are, who are the ones that want it first in their hands, right? Or you could say, if you want a digital version, just let me know and you'll be one of the first people I send the link to, right? All right. And then you can offer an exclusive discount. Like maybe it's so say you're mailing out these catalogs, right? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Maybe say my cord got stuck. Maybe say you're mailing out these catalogs, right? And you put a golden ticket in one of the catalogs for whatever, right? 10%, 15%. Hey, try on my discount, get 25% off of your first order, right? And so you can just put that into one of the catalogs. Now you can put it into more than one if you choose, but it just kind of creates that anticipation. Everyone wants the golden ticket. Hello, Willy Wonka. All right. Okay. So then also, and be sure to include some upcoming specials, right? Upcoming host specials. This is your target audience. You want to make sure that you're hitting them with everything. And then follow up. If you've even been around for even a minute, you know you need to follow up. People are not going to follow up with you. That's not their job. That's our job. Follow up is our job. So you reach out to them. So if you're like, oh, people don't call me back, you know what? It's not their job to call you back. It's your job to talk to them and call them, right? So just keep reaching out until they say, stop it. Now, don't be annoying about it. Give them some breathing space and give them lots of different ways to be able to contact you back. One of the best things I did years ago was when I'm leaving a voicemail, I tell them in the next 24 hours, I'm going to send you a text or an email. And if it's easier for you to reply back to my text or my email, just do that. You don't have to even worry about calling me back. And I went from getting like 0 people calling me back to about 50% of the people actually text me back or email me back when I do it that way, because people just want different ways to communicate, right? Last but certainly not least, repurpose your old catalogs. All right, this is an oldie but a goodie. Leave your catalogs all over the place. Anytime you stop in a waiting room, although they don't really have a lot of catalogs and magazines in waiting rooms right now, but always make sure you have them on hand. So if you run into somebody at the gas station, which just happened to me tonight at Costco, I ran into the kid's old bus driver and I was so excited because I hadn't seen her and I didn't know her last name. So we hooked up on Facebook and I gave her a catalog because she was a great customer of mine. And so make sure you have them on you and make sure your name is on them, for goodness sakes. Make sure your name is on your catalogs. Even if you have to handwrite it, get your name on that catalog with your number so that they're not calling the 800 number on the back, which I got a really great recruit that way one time because someone passed out a catalog without their name on it. And it could have been one of you. I don't know. It was 10 years ago. I doubt it was. But you see where I'm going with this? Make sure your name is on that catalog because you want to make sure that you get that customer, that you took the time to get that catalog into their hands. All right. So make your plan for the new catalog. You still have a week, right? So you have plenty of time to put a plan into action, start doing some teasers and figure out exactly how many, set us a goal for yourself. How many new customers do you want to be able to share our brand new catalog with as soon as it comes out?